This is Optimal Startup Daily, episode 208, an excerpt from the book The Purpose Revolution by John Izzo and Jeff Vanderwielen. And I'm your host and narrator, Dan. A very happy Monday to you. Hope your week's off to a great start. This is the podcast where I read to you from some of the best blogs on entrepreneurship. I'm here every single day of the week, including weekends and holidays, bringing this content to you. And today I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm going to narrate an excerpt from a book, which I do from time to time. And today's book takes a look at Steve Jobs. So with that, let's get right to it as we optimize your life. An excerpt from the book, The Purpose Revolution: How Leaders Create Engagement and Competitive Advantage by John Izzo and Jeff Vanderwielen. The Curious Case of Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs, the co-founder, chairman, and CEO of Apple Computer, is a singular case study of the ultimate brand ambassador. Though routinely believed to have been very difficult to work for, and at times, well, a bit of a jerk in his own way, Jobs achieved iconic status that few leaders of his generation have. General Electric's Jack Welch may have been admired for his tenacity, but few people adore him in the way they do Jobs. Because of the work of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, there's little doubt that one day there will be statues of Bill Gates in the developing world, commemorating him for fighting diseases like malaria. Still, there has never been much of a cult around Gates. Jobs, however, stands among a chosen few business leaders who made a passionate connection to both employees and customers. In the context of the Purpose Revolution, one might ask, why? First, Jobs believed passionately in the products he created and their ability to transform lives. His mission statement for Apple Computer in 1980 was to make a contribution to the world by making tools for the mind that advance humankind. He shaped both the Apple brand and the conversation around the brand, both internally and externally. For example, Apple is well known for its grandiose release of products in large employee gatherings. Jobs transformed those meetings into true events, hyping up the audience and ingratiating himself ever further to his employees. With Jobs at the helm, Apple's purpose-driven mission yielded rare employee devotion and excitement that transferred over to customers. On the surface, the fierce loyalty of Apple users could appear to simply be about the products. Indeed, most Mac and iPhone users wax emphatic about why Apple computers, smartphones, and tablets are superior to their competitors. Though the quality of technology can explain this oft-rabid loyalty in part, there is something more intangible that explains a deeper connection. When Jobs returned to the company after being fired by the board under John Sculley, he said as much to the team at Apple. The 1997 Think Different campaign that emerged after Jobs' return positioned Apple as a passionate advocate for the crazy ones who dare to think differently and change the world. The company associated its products with a set of values around disruptive innovation. To be an Apple user meant to be in the forefront of where humanity was heading. In interviews, Jobs frequently spoke about the absolute necessity of passion, and that the money never meant very much to him. It was always about the pursuit of something more. Product over profit, or, put another way, purpose over profit. Jobs showed his employees that his true desire was to make the world a better place, and they followed him wholeheartedly. At the end of the day, customers fell in love with Jobs being in love with the brand, the technology, and his ability to create something new, authentic, and innovative. He cared about what he was doing, and he did it with a strong purpose in mind. The guy in the turtleneck was passionate about technology and how he felt it could change the world, and he spoke about it openly and honestly. The foolish bottom line is that we loved Steve Jobs because we saw in him an incredible zeal for innovation and the role it played in human progress. When it comes to purpose, it can't be activated in a deep way if it is merely a means to an end. It needs to be about something larger, and we must boldly claim it and follow through. Every leader is a purpose ambassador. It's easy to get duped into thinking that the only important moments of purpose congruence are the big ones, those that directly affect the course of a project, product, service, or company's overall goodwill. Of course, most of us as leaders and team members will not make these large system-wide decisions about the products we offer, or be the ones in charge of making good on a broken promise for a faulty product. But day to day, moment to moment, it is the small ways we lead and operate that show who we are, what we believe, and how we support our purpose and mission. For most team members, it is their experiences in their own work units that make them ambassadors for the brand. And in some important aspect, this is true of organizational purpose as well. Research has consistently shown that the frontline supervisor and the direct manager have a disproportionate impact on how a given team member sees the organization. In this way, the local team leader is the translator of the organization's purpose. The day-to-day moments often determine whether our employees think our purpose is real. Decisions about how we treat customers, whether we live the stated values, how individual leaders talk about our clients, and how responsibility to society. It is in these moments that a culture is shaped. No matter your position, you too have such moments of purpose congruence, and you too are necessary to how customers and consumers understand the company, its purpose, and the overall brand. Without employee support, customers won't follow. And as we discuss in Chapter 4, the customer must be your prime purpose. You just listened to an excerpt from the book, The Purpose Revolution: How Leaders Create Engagement and Competitive Advantage, by John Izzo and Jeff Vanderwielen. Now, after years of fine print contracts and getting ripped off by big wireless providers, if we've learned anything, it's that there's always a catch. So when I first heard that Mint Mobile offers premium wireless service starting at just $15 a month, I thought, well, what's the catch? But after speaking with them and using their service, it all made sense. There isn't one. Mint Mobile's secret sauce is that they're the first company to sell wireless service online only. So by cutting out retail stores, there's no crazy overhead costs that get passed down to you in the form of mystery fees. Instead, Mint just passes on sweet savings direct to you. I was able to switch out my SIM card, which, by the way, was super easy, and cut my wireless bill, saving around $40 a month. This is the fastest money I've ever made. All plans come with unlimited talk and text, plus high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/OSD. That's mintmobile.com/OSD. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/OSD. Thank you to Dr. John Izzo and Jeff Vanderwielen, the authors of today's book, The Purpose Revolution. Dr. Izzo is one of North America's most prominent voices on finding more purpose in life and work. He has spoken to over 1 million people and advised over 500 companies, including IBM, the Mayo Clinic, Verizon, and many more. And he has devoted the past 25 years of his life and career to facilitating deeper conversations about values, work, life, leadership, and success. He works with organizations to foster workplaces of excellence, purpose, learning, and renewal, and you can find him at drjohnizzo.com. And Jeff Vanderwielen is an organization development expert who translates emerging trends in the sustainability and purpose landscape into actionable, results-driven initiatives for clients. He brings 20-plus years of experience helping global organizations articulate a compelling purpose, their core good, as the organizing center for their vision, strategy, and culture. His clients have included Chevron, Gateway Computers, UC San Diego Medical Center, among many others, and you can find the book, The Purpose Revolution, on Amazon. That's probably the easiest place, and I have some links in this episode's description. And that's going to do it for today. I thank you, as always, for listening and for being a subscriber to our show. Have a great start to your week, and I'll be back with you tomorrow where I'm going to have a post from Laura Stack, the Productivity Pro. So I'll see you there, where your optimal life awaits.